Hello everyone, I'm Eljay, and as you can see, this is a top 10 list. Now, before you say what I'm sure you're thinking, hear me out. I'm sure a lot of people are saying, man, a top 10 list, of course, easy views, am I right? I swear, I really legitimately just like making top 10 lists. They're fun videos for me to make, very easy to do because I have a top 10 of things, and today I'm talking about my top 10 favorite LEGO sets from 2017. I'm sure for many of you, you think that this is going to be like my other top 10 lists that I've worked on in the past, and be, objective, or try to be objective with, a certain level of subjectivity. But nope, this is just completely my subjective personal opinion, and that's really about it, how it is. So, all of these sets on this list are recommendations, outright. If it's on the list, I 100% recommend it for purchase, and I enjoyed them to the degree that they're on this list. So let's go ahead and get right into it. The first set at number 10 on my list is the exclusive VIP set. Now, I was able to get this off of LEGO Shop at Home. They were having a promotion. You buy a certain amount of LEGO sets, over a certain price, and then they'll lump this in for 3. The value is like $20 or so, I think. But it's a quaint set. I just really enjoy it. I'm a VIP member with LEGO. I have been for years. I think it's a really fun service. I've used it constantly. And I like this set. I like all the different references inside the actual LEGO store component, like the Ghostbusters warehouse, their firehouse rather, and then there's that Ninjago set from one of the recent waves. I don't remember the name off the top of my head. And it's just really quaint. The minifigure's also really cool too. I didn't have that print before. And it's neat, it's accurate, it represents a LEGO store, and I like it. The VIP thing too, it's kind of a neat badge of sorts. Like, I can see myself going to Brickford, Virginia wearing that. Like, oh yeah, I'm VIP, can't you see? But I like it. It's just quaint, I had a fun time building it, I look forward to getting it, and it's nice. There you go. My 9th favorite set from 2017 was Master Falls. Now, this set, you can get it for 2 different prices. Like at Walmart, it's $25, and anywhere else it's $30. And I think it's somewhere along the line I've recommended for either price. Or is that a video that hasn't come out yet? I don't know. But in any case, I really like the set. I think that it's a great scene. And this is in the movie. If you've seen the movie, it is in it. The only character that doesn't really do anything in that scene is Kai. But, you have the 2 pivotal characters, Jungle Garmadon and then Master Wu. The bridge is really, really good. I love how it's constructed, how it looks, and the 2 sides are actually cool as well. They look very, natural, kind of like they're supposed to be there. Overall, it's just a very nice looking set. It's fun, it's a cool display piece, and it's reasonably priced as well. So, there you go. My 8th favorite set is Beware the Vulture. So a lot of people may already know I'm a huge Marvel movie fan. Not necessarily a Marvel fan in the instance of, getting all the comics and what have you, but I love the movies. I see everyone as soon as they're out. And Spider-Man Homecoming in 2017 was absolutely one of my favorites. I'm a big Spider-Man fan, and Beware the Vulture was pretty much a must-have for me, especially after the tanker truck takedown from, I think, the previous year for Civil War, because I wanted the updated Spider-Man minifigure print. And it's a fun set. Might be a little bit on the expensive side, being around, I think, $40 it was. So that's probably a bit of a turn away for some folks, but I like it. I think that the truck construction is a lot of fun. It's got a lot of fun action features with the gun coming out, the door coming off, and so on and so forth. The Vulture is super cool. And obviously, I really enjoy the Spider-Man print. I think it's very well done. So overall, I'm quite pleased with Beware the Vulture. My 7th favorite set from 2017 is the Water Strider. I was given this as a gift, and honestly, it is a great gift. It's a relatively lower price set, especially for its part range. I think anywhere else you get it for $30, and at Walmart you can get it for $25. And it's fun. I really enjoyed the build. It doesn't do a whole lot, and I'm a little dismayed that you don't have the legs move at the torso and instead just at the knees. But it's a really great display piece. It's a great deal. I enjoyed building it. The Nia minifigure is really good. And it introduced me to the new part they made, the new spear piece, which I found interesting. And it struck me a bit odd at first because I'm used to, putting spear pieces together. But it's all one piece. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, it's just new to me. So I really like it, I highly recommend it. It's a very fun set for me to build. And yeah, it's the Water Strider. My sixth favorite LEGO set from 2017 is the Witch Hut. This, every time I came back to this list, I always found myself looking at the Witch Hut and realizing it needed to be higher, that I wanted it to be higher, and I kept on inching it up the list until it sat right about here. And it's just because I love Minecraft sets. I think that they're really good sets. I think they do a great job of representing Minecraft. And I want to go further into this topic about LEGO Minecraft sets in the future, but to keep things kind of concise for the moment, I think Minecraft sets do a really great job, and especially this one, of using and utilizing 3D space really effectively to make a scene. And I love the scene that they have here. You're in the swamp biome, you got slimes, you got a pig, then you have Alex in the boat. And the boat does partially float, by the way, I've proven this, so it's a good boat. And then you have the witch in the witch hut, and it's just, there's a lot in here. Minecraft fans are really going to appreciate it. I think that for general LEGO fans, it's a great build, and it really looks good once it's done. I was quite impressed with how it looks just kind of sitting there. It really livens things up, and again, I love the use of 3D space, and I'll go into that more in the future. But it was definitely a set I'm very glad I picked up, and I'm happy to put it on this list. My fifth favorite LEGO set from 2017 is Chewbacca. Okay, hold on, I know what a lot of you are thinking. What are you doing? LJ, why? And honestly, I like Chewbacca, the construction set, from the first time I saw him. Like, honestly, when pictures came out, I thought it was a good Chewbacca. I thought it did a good job representing the set. It was fun to build. The pieces are fantastic. Like, if you just want the set for parts, it's a win-win. You get a bunch of great pieces in a color that isn't too heavily used in construction. I think you even get a few new recolors, you know, with the torso piece used on the handbag, and then, the satchel rather, and then the feet are new, and it's a fun set to build, it's a fun set to look at, in my opinion, of course, and I think it accurately represents Chewbacca. But yeah, no, highly recommend Chewbacca. I think he's a great construction figure, and I'm very happy to put him on this list. My fourth favorite LEGO set from 2017 is the Fire Mech. No, that's the other one. No. This Fire Mech from this year. There we go. Nice. I really like this set. Honestly, I debated for a long time whether or not I should get him, because it's a bit of a pricier set, coming in around 60, 70-ish. And I was like, I don't know. And the knees don't move. I was tricked by an illusion. I don't really know if I want to buy it, because I am a native Exoforce fan, outside of being a Bionicle fan, of course, and all of the mechs, or most of the mechs, had knees that articulated. And so I wasn't really sure, but then I had a brief conversation with, I believe, Tooth Domino's LEGO set designer on Twitter, and he explained the thought process behind not giving modern mechs knee articulation. And I think right after reading that, like the day he sent that, I went to Walmart and I bought the set, and I have no regrets. The set is honestly really good. The build is phenomenal. I haven't built a mech that good since Exoforce. Really fun to build. I think that it looks great. It was a lot taller than I expected. Like, you can look at it in pictures and be like, oh yeah, okay, that looks like a little bit of a big set. It's almost as tall as the Ninjago City. Like, it is tall. So I really do recommend it. I think it's a great set. I love the civilian minifigures that come with it. I can see myself using that one guy with, like, popsicle to make, like, custom minifigures of people I know. Honestly, yeah, obviously one of my favorite sets this year. I really enjoyed it. My third favorite LEGO set for 2017 is Battlesuit Aaron. Now, technically, you could claim that this is a bit of a 5-in-1, because this kind of sort of goes for most of the Battlesuit mechs from Nexo Knights, but, I mean, obviously enough, my favorite color is green, and Aaron was obviously my favorite this year. I even think that, personally, it is the best of the mechs, but of course that's up to debate. Battlesuit Aaron is something I picked up at Walmart, and I went, you know what, this is kind of fun. I like Nexo Knights a little bit, and this has my favorite color scheme, this particular shade of green, and then lime, so I'll pick it up. And that resulted in me having to go out and get the rest of them. All 5. And that is a type of collecting that I haven't really done since Bionicle. And to me that was a pretty impressive feat that it was able to do that. So I ended up getting all of them. They're great. I love them. They're quaint. They're fun to build. They're fun to have, kind of just sitting around. And I like seeing them all there. They're quite creative. They're quite fun. And I have no regrets getting Battlesuit Aaron that one day because I got the others and they're really enjoyable to have around. My second favorite LEGO set from 2017 is the Green Ninja Mech Dragon. Now the reason why this is over the Fire Mech, even though the Fire Mech is a larger set, it's more involved, is obviously because the Green Ninja Mech Dragon is cheaper. And I got a lot from that price. I really do enjoy this set. It pretty much has all of the essential characters for the Ninjago movie. Because if you've seen the Ninjago movie, you know it really revolves around 2 people, Garmadon and Lloyd. And of course, one of the catalysts in all of this is Master Wu, and he's there too. And then of course there's one of Garmadon's henchmen, but I'm not a big fan of the whole sea creature theme, so it doesn't really affect me either which way. But the dragon's really great. The minifigures are of course plot pivotal, and it's just fun to build. A lot of creative aspects to it. You get some recolors, you get a lot of sand green. Like if you're a Mockist who likes a lot of sand green, you're gonna love this set. I absolutely enjoyed finally getting it and building it. To me, it is a almost must-have if you are a fan of Ninjago, or at least a fan of the movie. So I highly recommend it to any Ninjago fan, and it's definitely one of the cheaper sets to acquire, so it's easier to get a hold of. So 100% recommend it, loved it, very happy to have it. Now, before I get to the first one, which I'm sure many of you already know if you've known me for any amount of time, I wanted to put some honorable mentions down here. One set that I really think that would have been on this list if it weren't for a couple of others would be the Ninjago City Chase. It's a nice, quaint set. It ended up getting beaten out by all the others you see on the list, but I feel that it was good enough to mention at least here as an honorable mention. The other one is the Crafting Box 2.0. Now, this would absolutely be on the list. The issue is, I haven't built it yet. You see, I actually acquired it because there was a contest that LEGO ran in about May-ish of 2017. They were looking for a Minecraft moment. They asked a lot of the LEGO user groups, and I submitted and ended up winning. And my video was put on LEGO's YouTube channel, and they sent me the crafting box. And it looks like it'd be great. I just have not had the opportunity to build it. I have either been sidetracked or I've been building other things and it's just been busy, and the box is signed and I don't want to damage it, but I will build it. I swear I've just been waiting for like the right moment. So it would be on this list had I built it. And LEGO, thank you for sending it to me. And no surprise to anyone, my absolute all-time favorite LEGO set from 2017 is the Ninjago City. Yes, I know, a collective groan from everyone who's heard my constant spiels about the Ninjago City and how absolutely fantastic it is. Oh my goodness, this set is... Okay, so as many of you may know, I'm a Bionicle fan. I came up in the Bionicle fandom, and that's basically been my thing. I mean, if you know who I am, you know I've reviewed all the construction sets and super invested in it, etc. But this set is easily the best system set, and almost LEGO set generally, that I have ever had. It is incredible. Like, I always have enjoyed building construction sets, really. And I have my favorites there too. My favorite LEGO general set is a construction set, it's Liwamata. But wow, is this close! This is so close. I have not honestly had this much fun building system ever before. Not to say I didn't have fun with the other times, but this was just so involved. The techniques were so creative. It just oozed imagination and creativity and character. There are like 3 to 4 levels on the entire structure, and all of them are just so expressive. You get so invested building it. It took me roughly 15 or so hours, not consecutively of course, to build it. And wow, was it fun. Every single time I ended up coming back to it, I was like, oh, let's go. I'm super excited. It captivated my my joy of building in a way that very few sets ever have before, and in a way I have not yet experienced since. Now, of course, I'm sure a lot of people are going to point out, and this is pretty obvious, the set is expensive. There's no two ways about that. But it is fairly priced. The set contains almost about 5,000 pieces. At the time of release, it was like the third or fourth largest LEGO set. It's since moved down, of course. And it's priced around $300. And really, to me, that's worth it. I honestly believe that that's fairly priced and that I got my money's worth. I still look at it. It's on my desk every single day, and I love just looking at it, just having it there and getting to look over all the intricate details, the stickers, the minifigures, just walking around in this very intricate city that you can tell is an actual, at least workable city. The functions, don't even get me started on the functions. There are just so many there, and there's so much to do. Not only is it a good display model, it's a good playset as well. For me, this year, there was absolutely no competition. The Ninjago City is hands down my favorite set this year. It's probably going to be my favorite system set for quite some time, and it certainly rivals and sits with some of my favorite LEGO sets ever released. And I want to give a personal thanks to Nick Voss, who I know worked on the set. You know, being able to chat with him and have a good time, just, you know, chewing the cud, as they say, about Galdor. There are some references to Galdor in this as well. And just the insights he's been able to give on the work that went into this, and the references he put into, of course, my favorite LEGO theme, Bionicle, as well as so many others. And to everyone who may hopefully possibly be listening who worked on this set, or any of these sets on this list, thank you. I think that they're all phenomenal, and I really appreciate the work you guys do. And that's about it. Of course, I would love to know what all of your top 10 LEGO sets of 2017 are. If you don't have 10 and you didn't get 10 this year, that's fine. What are your favorite LEGO sets from this year that you saw, that you got? Let me know. I'm always interested in knowing and reading, and I read everything in the comments that I can. So thank you all so very much for listening, and we will see you next year in 2018 and all the other awesome LEGO sets that are coming out then. So you have a great day, and farewell.